What's up, Boss family? It's your boy, Boss 3, and I'm just gonna talk talk to you guys more about the entire like Jake Martin update. I know it's been a very long time since I last talked about the guy. Ever since, and ever since that entire thing has happened between both of us, just about me, especially when it comes to talking, especially when you're having a very massive following. I remember talk. I remember seeing a comment about this entire thing where where I had a kid. I had a person um, in the comment section talking about this whole entire thing where he went ahead and he said, yeah, yet again, by the time he reached to 80,000 subscribers, which by the way, as you can see his channel, he has reached a massive following on YouTube. Like he made a very, I'm just making this very clear. Where this guy comes and tells me in the comment section, but as you may know, this is just him just basically saying, well, he should have been, by the time they reached 8,000 subscribers, they're gonna probably have their channel get taken down due to due to uh, due to due to due to the backlash they received, but then they wanna, due to the fact that they're gonna probably make a comment about this, but then they don't wanna. But like as you may know, people nowadays they wanna be on their side, especially little kids that are in school, and they think it's okay to defend a family channel that has been receiving a ton of backlash, but then you never know what kind of content they create, especially when you're making a video about it. But also, I'm gonna be also pulling in some clips from the channel, and ever since he got arrested for the assault that he has received, that I have covered up. But then you already know that your boy had to do some digging, and not only that, the family hasn't even seen my videos. But all I want for these people to understand is that it's not okay to make up a story where you're having your kids get brainwashed by your arrogance and your entitlement just because you've been on YouTube for a very long time, and putting yourself, acting like you're the victim. You know what I mean? So that just basically shows that a lot of these people are just wanting to do this just so they could just have the attention out of everybody. But what I am saying is that you go ahead and go watch the previous video that I uploaded, and go smash that like button as well. And everything else. but then you never know what kind of of antics these people might be saying, or they're just saying this because they know for a fact that they're just trying to make themselves look like the victim. When in reality, it's a totally different story from what you're hearing from my side of the story. In my opinion, they're just trying to make themselves look like they haven't done anything wrong or anything. All they're doing is just trying to make themselves look like. And I'm sorry, guys, that I'm busting in, hitting my mouse like that, but like, it's hard for me to have it like that. But then, like I said, these people are just trying to cover themselves and everything else. You never know what kind of family channel they might be posting up in this family wacky channel, as you can see in the context what they're trying to put out. Like these people are just trying to like assume that they never did anything wrong. Yeah, you might have gone away with jail time, but that doesn't mean make yourselves look like you're better at the same time. But then when you're making yourself look better, then what else? What are you trying to improve? You're just trying to improve yourself. That you're just trying to be right, or you're just trying to be wrong at the same time. But then, of course, you have these people trying to say, well, none of this stuff is true. Nope. What what makes it seem that it's okay for people to do that? You know, that's just that's what I'm trying to understand from these people. They're just trying to make themselves look like, oh, the videos are fake. They're not real. They're just trying to get views and trying to get likes from our channel for clout. Which, by the way, first of all, I gotta be honest. We have the right to talk about things that you don't like to hear us yap about or whatever it is. But like when you're coming up to, but when it comes to you guys like mentioning, what do you guys talk? What do you guys mean by us trying to like? By us trying to assume that we're just making things up. Are you just trying to make yourself look like, oh, none of this stuff happened? Or are you just trying to make yourself look like you haven't even done anything wrong? Like, just be honest with yourselves, and I don't want you guys to go after me in a bad way. But if it seems like you want to think that we're against you for your actions, technically yeah, because we're just literally hearing you talk about your struggles and everything else, and you're saying that we're accusing you of being a child abuser. But guess what? Nothing never changed from the time of being. Like you guys never like said, "Oh, everything is real," and go ahead and watch the videos yourself. They're videos of these people trying to make themselves look better than you can expect. All honesty, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, everything that I had to say with these people had to be 100% true. Just be honest and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, we just wanted to have a family channel. We just wanted to say, yeah, we're sorry that we upset people, and we're sorry that we let you guys down. Or is this trying to make yourselves look like, oh, none of this stuff is true, or anything else. You never said any. You guys never said, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and defend myself." You're just trying to make yourselves look worse than it already is. But then you want to make yourselves look like, "Oh, I didn't do all this stuff." But then a lot of people are just assuming that we just did this, just so we can just grab the attention out of people. So, but other than that, I mean, all honesty, this is just like, this is just another one of those family channels where like one, they're just trying to be total douchebags to everybody, and they're complete scumbags in my opinion, and they're just trying to milk it for views, so that people just wants to be jealous of them, or not jealous, but then like of course wanting people to have a reaction to the point where a bunch of people are just gonna make videos about it. This is just like one of those things right there where like it's just one of the same trends over and over again, where you're just repeating yourself, and you're just trying to make yourself look like it's just another one of those antics. And yeah, I didn't mean to kill that marine, but yeah. But I think that's besides the point. Then just hear me yap about this. This is just something that I wanted to bring up while I was with you guys, because it's crazy to me how this guy has become worse to us than it already is. So, what I could tell, yeah, you're gonna hear me talk about this if nothing like for real isn't nothing tell nothing isn't changing anything, to be honest with you, because it's just like, dude, that's crazy how people are just entitled nowadays, and that they want to mainly. So I just want you guys to understand that that we're not trying to make things worse for others, but then people don't want to admit that they're wrong, but then they want to admit that they're but then they want to blame, but then of course you want to blame other people for their, but then of course you have other people denying for their actions, but then a bunch of these allegations are just, so let's just make sure that we're just clear on some things, and I don't want them that these people are just denying allegations after allegations. So all I could say is that yeah, what they're doing is like, yeah, like getting having their son channel is hard when the oldest son isn't even around anymore because he got arrested for the crime that he had committed from last video. It's like it's never like it's like never a last with these people. People are just they're just being constantly harassed, which sucks. I I don't conduct you guys harassing them. I don't want you guys to be harassing these people after this and making sure that everything is okay. I don't want you guys to be harassing these people. I don't want you guys to be knowing where they're at because they moved out. So I just want you guys to be honest. Just want you guys to be like careful for what we're doing because you never know what kind of situation we're putting ourselves into. What if they have weapons at their house? What if they have their pew pews and they use it for no, I mean, what if they have their firearms and they're using it for self defense? You know what I mean? Yeah, and I support the Constitution. I support the Second Amendment if it's necessary. But for when it comes to like very serious things, I just want you guys to understand that that's. I just want you guys to realize that's not how you. I just don't want you guys to be uh, real cocky about it and then just later on going out of it because I am gonna defend. I'm not gonna defend the things they do and posting things on there that's up on the internet. But what I am gonna defend them on is that yeah, I don't want you guys to be going harassing these people, finding where they're at, and everything else because basically that's just harassment right there. That's doxing harassment. I would not go out of my way to come out here and be doing that stuff because, like I said, you never know what kind of people they might be. But then at the same time, you wanna act like this is just so personal, you know? So 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 yeah, this is just me giving out an example out of something, but then at the same time, it's just gotta it has to be one way or another. You know what I mean? That's just that's that's what we're here to do, and that's what we're going to be helping out on. We're also going to be helping them out, these people out for their rights. You know what I mean? All I just am going to say is that, guys, whatever you do, that's just don't be doxing these people. So so yeah. So hope you guys like and subscribe. Click on post notifications on. Um, yeah. I will gonna keep you guys updated and everything else, but then other than that, yeah, this is just that's insane. I gotta tell you, that's insane. And I feel a lot of bad for the parents that has to go through a bunch of like, it sucks having family members, a family channel that's been famous for a very long time, and they have to be going through doxing and harassment, or just kind of like harassment, but then more doxing. So, so all I'm saying is that we gotta be real honest to each other instead of just making it the obvious. But then let's just make sure that none of this stuff ever happens, because what we are gonna do is that we're gonna pray for them, but they have to make the decisions for themselves and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, they're making a huge change and everything else. I just want to like interview them because I just feel like I just need them. So I just feel like this is just me coming at it from a perspective and making sure everything is okay. You know what I mean? We just want you guys to like not do things that are like completely brutal, because nowadays people are just, they can tear one person out, but then like of course people are brutal because yeah, I just want you guys to understand this from my perspective of seeing things. Yeah, I mean it's just basically trying to make yourselves look like it's just the top thing, gear thing, or it's just people just being denially so perceptive and very, what else is there? Just basically trying to make themselves look like the useless, wannabe victims type thing. But then you got another one of those stories right there where you're just making yourself look bad, much worse than it already is. But then you're just trying to make yourself like, yeah, that's when I'm gonna. So yeah, and so this is just me coming out and saying just coming out of it, honestly. So make sure we're we're making ourselves look like, looks like we're just making sense out of something. Like, what do you guys expect for us as content creators do when it comes to people making this stuff up? So, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys like and subscribe. Click on post notifications on. Um, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to share. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, from what I said to you guys earlier, stay safe. Watch what you're saying on the internet. Make your Be positive. be creative, or be creative, and don't do things that are illegal. Don't do things that can get yourself in trouble. Hope you guys really enjoy that, because it's an insane thing to watch. So just probably in the near future, um, just enjoy life, man. Like I said, don't forget to guys like and subscribe. Click the post notifications on. Maybe comment down below. Let me know what you really think of. Share this video, and let's get positive. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias. My Instagram, my TikTok, my Snapchat, Facebook, all social medias, Twitter, all that stuff, and all that social medias. Don't forget to join my Discord. Also, I'm gonna be live streaming very soon. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be live on YouTube, but on Kick, I will be going live soon. Just wait for me to get a camera. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.